My name's Carmen. My brother is an addict. My brother was an addict. This morning, sorry, forgot. Before I came down on, I was a cook. I mean, I'm still a cook, just a different type of cook, I guess. My brother and I would cook a lot together, especially when we were kids. That's when we were the closest. Food was always our common ground. We wanted to open a restaurant together. We had a name, we had a vibe, all of it. My brother could make you feel confident in yourself. Like when I was a kid, if I was nervous, if I was scared, if I wouldn't want to do something, he'd always tell me just go face it, you know, get it over with. He'd always say, stupid. He'd always say, let it rip. He was loud. It's hilarious. He had this amazing ability, you know. You just walk into a room and you could change the temperature of it instantly. You just dial it. And I'm not built like that, man. I didn't have a lot of friends growing up. I stuttered when I was a kid. I was scared to speak half the time. I got shitty grades because I couldn't pay attention to school. I didn't get into college. I didn't have any girlfriends. I don't think I'm funny. I always thought my brother was like my best friend. Like we just knew everything about each other. Except everybody thought that he was their best friend. He was he was that he was that magnetic. And I didn't know my brother was using drugs. What does that say? As we got older, I realized I didn't know anything about him really. He stopped letting me near the restaurant a couple years back, and he just cut me off cold. And that hurt. And I think that just like flipped a switch in me where I was like, okay, fuck you, watch this. And because we had this connection through food, and because he made me feel so rejected and lame and shitty and uncool, I made this plan where I was gonna go work in all the best restaurants in the world, like real kitchens, right? Like fuck mom and dad's piece of shit, right? Sounds ridiculous, me saying this now, but that's what I did. I got the shit kicked out of me, and I separated herbs, and I shucked oysters and clams and uni, and I cut myself, and I got garlic and peppers and onions in my fingernails and in my eyes, and my skin was dry and oily at the same time, and I had calluses on my fingers from the knives, and my stomach was fucked, and it was everything. And a couple years later, this funny thing happened, which is like for the first time in my life, I started to find this station for myself. and I was fast, and I wasn't afraid, and it was clear. I felt like okay, you know. I knew which vegetables went together, proteins, temperatures, sauces, all that shit. Right? And when somebody new would come into the restaurant to stage, I'd look at them like they were competition, like I'm gonna smoke this motherfucker. I felt like I speak through the food, like I could communicate through creativity and that kind of confidence, you know. It was like I was finally good at something. That was so new. That was so exciting. And I just wanted him to know that. And fuck, I just wanted him to be like, good job. And the more he wouldn't respond, the more our relationship kind of strained. And the deeper into this I went, the better I got. And the more people I cut out and the quieter my life got. And the routine in the kitchen was so consistent and exacting and busy and hard and alive. And I lost track of time and he died. And he left me his restaurant. And over the last couple of months, I've been trying to fix it because it was in rough shape. It's clear to me that me trying to fix the restaurant is me trying to fix whatever was happening with my brother. And I don't know, maybe fix the whole family because that restaurant, it has and it does mean a lot to people. It means a lot to me. I just don't know if it ever meant anything to him.